We asked to see a real, live experiment.
Take one.
Okay, Russell. Today is Tuesday, February 8th, 1983. It's 10 minutes after 10, and this is a remote viewing experiment with Russ Targ and Hella Hammett.
We had 6 envelopes containing names of different places in San Francisco. And at 9:30 a.m. we chose one of them at random. We'll reveal the target at the end of the experiment. At 10 o'clock, the BBC's Sonia Ledley went to the site with SRI researcher Keith Harari. The 6 possible sites were St. Mary's Cathedral, columns by a lake, a supermarket, a whale skeleton in a museum, a modern stone fountain, and a sailing ship moored by a dock. Hella Hammett was 30 miles away. No one in the room had any idea which site had been chosen. At 10:10, she began her description.
I've been having for quite a while, and I'll draw it in a minute, very geometrical. It's a diagonal kind of. This is the light wood, you know, wood area. It's light. It's beige. Okay, and then along here is this wall, which seems to be made up of large building stones or some other textured material.
Can you pull away from the wall a little bit?
Okay.
As you stand where they are and look at the interesting aspect, what comes into view? You just pop your eyes open and look at the thing that they're looking at.
They seem to be looking at some small detail of something. Almost something as if they picked it off the ground and they're both looking at it in the hand. And I got this feeling of close inspection.
Hella, could you drift up in the air and look down on this site? Do you see a plan view that you could draw?
A compound. It has sort of long walls which are windowless. There may be in the middle one entrance. The walls are thick. Very thick, a fortress-like. It's like a fortress. I would say it has a mausoleum kind of feeling. It's sort of silent. That's why I would tend to think it's not something that is being used. It's quite a silent place. Inside too, there is almost no activity. Museum-like. It's either fallen into disuse or it's not something that I would choose to spend a lot of time in. Okay?
That sounds very good.
That kind of feeling.
Thank you.
Okay.
So, which site had they been at? Well, the throw of the dice had picked the whale skeleton at the local museum. Hella Hammett had said museum. She had also said thick windowless walls. As it turned out, the museum kept the skeleton locked up.
This is it?
They'd closed it to the public 3 years ago, and Hammett had used the words fallen into disuse. But she didn't report seeing the whale skeleton itself, although she had said mausoleum. She also said she got the feeling of close inspection. Sonia had indeed examined this stone. And Hammett's description of the place as a fortress-like compound was particularly striking from the air. We sent full transcripts of her viewing to 2 independent judges. They visited all 6 sites and said they thought the museum the closest match. How does Hella Hamid think it works?
I'm sorry, I can't give you explanations. If we had explanations, it would be wonderful. We've been working for so long trying to figure out how it works. We know it works, you know, with all the controlled experiments, but we don't really have very much idea.